Hi, here we are with an Elna Classic. It's a Elna Super, it says, and it's a 62C according to the back plate. We're going to time it today. I tried timing it once before, and one step that I forgot was to center the needle. So it was off center when I timed this just now, so I'm going to recenter it by flipping these switches back here, setting this thing to the middle. The reason I took this thing apart to begin with was so I could replace the gear that was under the bobbin, which I did using this right angle screwdriver. Took that guy out, knocked out the pin, etc. So I've already unscrewed these plates so they'll come off simply. And now we get to the guts here. And I've also taken off the bottom so we can reach in here. There's a collar here. That's it's a gear for the timing belt. So we're going to take that off with a Allen wrench, the smallest of the ones on here, number 2 metric. Just not going to take it off, rather we're just going to loosen the 2 set screws. Now this shaft is free to turn relative to the timing gear. Unfortunately it's very stiff and it took a lot of work to get that to move at all. Now that I've got it moving, I can grab the shaft. I'm grabbing it with a pliers, which you can't see. I'm grabbing it with the pliers. And now I can turn the needle without having the foot move. Let's see. So if I let go, then things will start to move down there, but otherwise it won't. So now the trick is to get the hook to be in the right spot when the needle comes up. So I looked online on a lovely Elna Elna Classic, Heritage site, and I got some advice from Jim, who's super helpful there. And also some old repair manuals. And the deal is we want this thing to be measured from the bottom, the very lowest of its travel. We're going to make a tick mark on a piece of paper, and then we're going to go 30 seconds higher, marking it with a sharp pencil would be good. I'm going to find that hook. Where is it? Now it's reluctant to turn, so I have to turn it manually. And just like that. And it's important to keep this shaft pushed back that way, because I can see that it wants to travel forward as I'm moving things around here. So I'm holding the hook and that. I'm going to raise, without letting the hook move, I'm going to raise this by 30 seconds. About there. Make sure this is all centered. Yes. So now we should be able to tighten those set screws again. And now I turned it. The shaft didn't turn, so I'll just start again. You'll find another video on timing. You really don't want to do it the way he did it, which was to do a wild guess as to where the needle should be relative to the hook. So I'm looking at the hook, the bobbin hook down below, lining it up with the needle coming in, finding the lowest point of travel, which is there, holding the hook, raising it up. I'm pulling toward myself here. Now, tighten the set screw. I'm just going to do one of those screws instead of both of them, just so I can check. So here we are at the hook, reading the needle. And it's 30 seconds above, so it's looking good. Another set screw. Just, I did this one already, just checking. Other one. Now I can see some play here. I don't think that should be there, so I'm going to undo that set screw and push the gear against the very little room between the gear and the housing. It's still smooth, it's not too tight. So I'm going to tighten everything down. There's the hook coming up. And it looks good. I'm going to put it all back together and we'll try it out. Okay, I'm going to try it. Here we go. Looks like it's